So today is going to be sort of a ranty rant, stream of consciousness sort of vloggy vlog thing. And I always want to make it a point when I just have, things going on in my mind that I think might help you, that I, get to my computer and record it so that you guys can also, hear some of the things that that I'm thinking about. So today is a rather interesting day, or was a rather interesting day. Here it's later, it's towards 7 p.m. And I've been recently thinking a lot about what it means to be an adult, especially a young adult, maturing in the 2016 2017 range of years and on down the road, and how difficult that's actually going to be. I've always been somebody with a very lofty set of ideals gone back and forth a lot throughout my life, between being very focused and determined and having a set idea of what I wanted to do, and becoming somebody who was more laid back and not really wanting to self-pressure myself to make decisions that I don't feel I am prepared to make at any given time. And whether that is from my insane sense of perfectionism, or whether that's from, just being afraid to take a step out into the real world, I don't know. But I do know that recently I've been talking to my friends a lot just about careers, and something that I have been trying to do, and I think I've gotten better at doing, is not comparing myself to others. Because when you're fresh out of college, once you've graduated, you have this idea in your head that obtaining a job, becoming a self-sufficient adult, being somebody that has the ability to talk to another person and tell them that you're doing things that you are proud to show off, is sort of like this belief that you build into yourself, that you have to follow everybody's pattern of success, or their trajectory towards adulthood. And we all have these very defined guidelines of what it means to be a success as an adult and what it means to be a failure. And I've been spending a lot of time over the summer really trying to break myself of those ideas, because there are so many people who have not done things in the way in which I've done them, or even many of my friends have done them, and are successful in their own ways, that have nothing to do with getting a formal education, have nothing to do with having the stereotypical job that a student fresh out of college gets, have never had internships, or whatever the case may be. People who are successful because they work hard. And I suppose that's where I'm at. I've been really struggling to have these sorts of conversations with other people, because I am so hung up on wanting to be seen as successful by others. But I've also come to realize that my own happiness is my success, and that my fears of not having any more goals or any more adventures or things to look forward to post-college were just a figment of my imagination, in that I have the capability to do whatever it is I feel like I want to do if I put in the work to make those things happen. And yes, there are going to be so many more obstacles to overcome, so many more struggles. And I've even caught myself saying before that I want the struggle. I want to endure things. I want to have to overcome certain things in my life. I don't know where I'm going to begin, but I do know that on my journey to a place where I find that happiness, where I find my own definition of success, in order to get there, I have to put forth my best effort, whether that's failing or succeeding. When I think about that sort of thing, about not holding myself back because of my own fears and inhibitions about how the world is going to see me if I do things a certain type of way, if I can just get past that, I know I'll be golden. For anybody out there who's doubting themselves or feels like they aren't meeting the expectations of the world or friends or family or whatever, it doesn't matter, because you have to meet your own expectations first. And you have to break out of these rigid guides that others put up for you to tell you what makes you successful or makes you worth taking a second look at, or makes you an adult. Screw everybody else's definition and select your own way to get there. Be excited about where you are. Be more excited about where you're going. And just because you're not there yet, don't let that be a hindrance. So we're not going to even listen to this ending because I sound like I took a bunch of Benadryl. But basically, see you later, guys. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you'll continue to follow me.